Hey everyone, welcome to our Beyond Fit Life January live training. Oh my goodness, can you believe that we are in 2017? It's crazy. So happy New Year. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to let everybody take just a second to get on in and then we will get started. Okay, so everybody's rolling in and okay, of all the topics, this is the most important, most foundational coaching call that we do all year long. So I'm so glad that you're here. I want you to get comfortable, get out a pen and paper. You're going to want to take some notes. Feel free to use the chat feature. And Deb, who is amazing, just posted the link to the slides. So if you want, you can download and save those to your phone, or you can print them off. Whatever you need to do so that you can get the most out of the information that we're talking about tonight, because this is the missing piece to your fitness and fat loss puzzle. I am so excited to share this information with you tonight. And I thank you guys for being here and for dedicating this time to your growth. I know if your week has been anything like mine, getting back from the Christmas and holiday break into a routine, today's been crazy. So Jackson had preschool. It was his first day back at preschool. If you saw my Snapchats, you know that Warren just refused his nap today. So I'm like, okay, here we go. But I'm so excited that you're here, and I thank you for taking an hour out of your evening to spend with me. I'm really passionate about today's webinar because this information that I'm going to share with you is really what you need to get results. And to get results without the fitness industry's norm of hours and hours at the gym, eating nothing but chicken and broccoli, basically giving up your life. And I'm here to show you a better way. I can't even remember when it started, but it was a couple of years ago that I started and I created the hashtag Do Fitness Better. And at first it was kind of a joke. I think I was training for a bikini competition at the time. And I'm like, you know what? The stuff I'm seeing in the fitness industry stinks. Like, there's a better way. And then it just sort of caught on, like, oh my goodness, there is a better way. And more women from across the globe are jumping on board, joining the Beyond Fit family and figuring out how to do fitness better, how to get a life that you thought you could never have. And I'm here to teach you tonight the 3 foundations of that Beyond Fit life, so that you can do fitness better and you can keep a life, you can live healthy, happy, and balanced and still reach your goals. So I'm excited to support you, and I'm excited to help you get results. The fitness industry is absolutely not where it should be when it comes to resources for women. Raise your hand in the chat box, type I agree. If you have seen this time and time again, I agree. Yeah. Hey, Angela. Hey, Sherry. I have my screen set on the slides for tonight, so you'll be able to take notes from there. You should be able to see, hey, Jessica, welcome. It's Jessica's first webinar. You should be able to see the screen share. So if you need to refresh, you can refresh, and then that'll pop up for you. Hey, Tracy agrees, Tiffany agrees. Yeah, so especially, so the fitness industry is not where it should be when it comes to resources for women. We all agree with that. Especially, hey, Sarah, especially women who want to live a healthy, happy, and balanced life. If you look at the fitness industry as a whole, there's not much out there for women. And then there's even less out there, hey, Jessica, for women who want to live a balanced life, who want to have fitness as part of their life, but not their whole life. You know what I mean? Like, we're not all moving to LA to become fitness models who do nothing but diet for, 9 out of 10 hours a day. They spend the rest of their hours of the day at the gym. Like, that's not us. We're about making fitness part of our life, and we're about getting results in a way that still fits with the rest of what we have going on, right? We have jobs, we have kids, we have husbands who don't want to eat chicken and broccoli every night. So together, we are going to change that. I really believe, you guys, in 2017, like, you are part of something. Like, we together are the Beyond Fit Army, and we are on a mission. And we have grown the Beyond Fit team so much so in this last year that we have what we need to really make an impact, to really make a change in the fitness industry. So I'm excited that you're here and that you're kind of like with us at the beginning, because this is going somewhere, okay? So this topic is important. It's important because there are a lot of misconceptions about fitness and about fat loss and about how to get results. So who needs this? Well, you need this right now, because if you're like me, your schedule is busy. Are you guys busy? Yeah, if y'all are busy, type "I'm busy" in the chats. So I'm not talking to somebody who's, a single girl who has nothing to do but, maybe her job and then the rest of her hours at the gym. I'm talking about busy moms. I'm talking about women with full-time jobs. You've got a full plate already, and you want to get results without sacrificing time with your family, time with your friends. You want to feel good. You want to look good. And you want to feel great, right? And you just don't know where to start. Or maybe you're sick of the yo-yo diets. Maybe you're sick of, is anybody else sick of the social media sales pitches? I mean, the January stuff, Brooke's busy, Tanya's busy, Sarah's busy, Katie's busy. Y'all, we are busy. Adrian's busy. Nicole is busy. Yeah, so maybe you're just sick of it. Maybe you're sick of the scams, of the on and off. You're sick of trying to figure out, well, what fits with life? Well, I'm going to show you tonight a better way. Okay. So here's what you're going to learn. You busy women are going to learn tonight how to get more results from your workouts in less time. Who doesn't want that, right? I'm also going to share with you my nutrition approach, which is actually I don't know why more people haven't caught on to this. It's still somewhat of a secret in the industry, but it works and it lets you eat more and way less. So you're going to want to tune in for that. And then we'll wrap up tonight talking about the missing piece of your fitness and fat loss puzzle. And I have some more information to share with you at the end. So stay tuned, don't lose me, get comfortable, and get excited, because we're going to be spending a lot of time together in the next hour, and you're going to be learning some really awesome, some game-changing stuff. Now, I do know that there are a few of you on here who this is your first webinar. We have lots of Beyond Fit Life sisters who have been on month after month after month, a couple of veterans who have been here for years, which is awesome, and I love y'all so much. But if you're new, because we are going to spend some time together tonight, I thought I would just tell you a little bit about myself, about who I am, and why I'm excited to help you learn how to do fitness better. So I'm a mom of 2 little boys, and I'm busy like you. And right now, I can honestly tell you I'm in the best shape of my life. This is Warren and Jackson. And I'm in the best shape of my life now after having the boys, but it wasn't always this way. You'll see on the screen, this is actually a picture before I even had kids. And at this point, when I took this photo, I was very frustrated. I felt like I was following all of the rules, and I had tried just about every diet and workout plan that was ever written. I have a degree in exercise physiology, so I knew the science behind fat loss. But I was so frustrated because I felt like no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get just this tight-toned kind of lean look that I wanted. And to be honest, it was exhausting. It sounds silly, but I just was spinning my wheels, and the frustration that I was feeling in the gym, it was dragging me down in other areas of my life too. And it was time for a change. At this time, before I had the boys, I was working as a personal trainer and a group exercise instructor, and I was a health and wellness director at my local gym. So in addition to my diet, I spent every waking moment at the gym. I was participating in the morning classes, the evening classes. I mean, I was just seriously hours of working out a day. And I've told many of you this before, and I've shared that I really just reached my boiling point with all of this. And I decided that things had to change when Patrick, my husband, was deployed to Afghanistan. And I was just determined at that time I was going to get in the best shape of my life. And it's crazy to think about because at this point I was working so hard. But I finally came to realize that I was actually sabotaging my own fat loss efforts without even knowing it. And, I mean, I consider myself a reasonably smart woman. I knew that stuffing my face with ice cream and tortilla chips, you guys know I love Mexican food. So if you haven't seen it, you have to go on Instagram and see. I was tagged to do a post and share 10 non-fitness related things about myself. So I shared my 10, and one of them was I could eat my weight in chips and salsa. Like, I love Mexican food, okay? But I wasn't doing that. I was like dieting like crazy. I wasn't eating chips. I was eating chicken and broccoli, and I was spending hours at the gym. And it was frustrating because I was unaware at that time of some really big fat loss mistakes that were making their way into my current routine. And I was completely forgetting what I knew about the science of exercise physiology, right? I was training hard and I was dieting hard, but I was missing something. So I came down and looked at the hormones, and I looked at the science, and I actually ended up decreasing the amount of time I spent working out. I focused on more of the right types of workouts. I actually got more sleep, which is really helpful. And I added some calories back into my diet. So I actually was eating more to end up weighing less. And most importantly, I began working to balance my fat fighting hormones by every means possible. And when I did this, you guys, I saw a change in my physique almost instantly. I mean, the fat just started melting off. So years later, now, even after the many changes that come from being a mom, y'all know your body changes. I figured out what to eat and how to train for my body type. I figured out how to do fitness better. And I'm in the best shape of my life without spending hours at the gym. In fact, I haven't had a gym membership since I was pregnant with Jackson. So that's been a while. He turned 4 in September. And I'm not living off chicken and broccoli, okay? So that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this webinar with you, because I want you to get started or to continue to move forward on your path to discovering how the Beyond Fit life can work, how you can live and do fitness better, okay? So are you excited? Type I'm in if you're in for learning how to do fitness better, to continue to do fitness better. Yes, okay. So the 3 foundations of a Beyond Fit life. The 3 foundations are our nutrition, our training, and our hormones. Tracy is in. Girls got it. Good. Jessica's in. Katie's in. Lots of exclamations. Good. Nicole, Tiffany, Elena, yes. Nancy. Okay, so we are in. We're ready. So let's dive into the first foundation. You'll see the 3 on the screen. If you're taking notes, you can jot this down or print the slides that Deb was so kind to link for us. The first foundation is training. And this is all about figuring out how to get more results from your workouts in less time. Brooke's in, Sylvia's in, Sarah's in, Alexis is in. Good. Okay, so you want to get fat loss results without spending hours at the gym? It sounds like a cheesy infomercial, and I feel like this is such a good time to do the cheesy infomercial because of all of the resolutions. But it's true. It's not an infomercial. You can begin to use intelligent exercise. That's kind of what we call Beyond Fit Life now with our workouts, to transform your body and create lasting change in just 30 minutes or less. And you don't even have to pay shipping and handling. You don't have to have a weird contraption sitting in your living room or an ab belt or whatever they're trying to sell you. You don't need that, okay? The key with the training is exercise efficiency. And the workouts of choice for this are short duration, high intensity workouts. These are the workouts that are going to be best for getting more results in less time. So I'm going to share a story of a client, and we're going to call her Weight Loss Wendy. I'm not going to share her name, but here's a little bit about her and see if you can relate. So my client was spending hours at the gym each week. But despite this, weight loss Wendy just couldn't seem to get any results. She'd be on the elliptical. She'd be flipping through the latest issue of Oxygen magazine because, you know, when you're on the elliptical for like over an hour every day, it's boring. So she needed a distraction. So she'd like flip through her magazine while she's on the elliptical. And she was wondering, and she came to me asking why, despite all of this exercise, her glutes, she was looking at this fitness model, wouldn't come close to looking like that. Why she couldn't get results. And I told her, well, the answer is simple. Your workouts aren't efficient, okay? So I'd see her in there hour after hour doing the same thing, and she wasn't getting results. So she was performing long duration, moderate intensity workouts that, while they may burn some calories during the time she was exercising, they did little to improve her metabolic potential, okay? And if you want results, this is what I told her, you have to be smart with the workouts that you're choosing. So yes, absolutely, time spent on the elliptical, it's gonna be better than time spent on the couch, okay? But it's still not the best thing that you could be doing to reach your goals. When fat loss is your goal, you wanna be on the lookout for ways to get the biggest, what I call metabolic bang for your buck. And so for that, you need to be looking for workouts that are gonna give you more for less. I've created 3 workouts that fit really well into busy schedules that burn more fat and less time. And you'll see those on the screen. Those are our signature Beyond Fit Life hybrid weight training circuits, our short duration, high intensity sprint workouts, and then Metcon or metabolic conditioning workouts. Okay, so why are these workouts, these 3, why are they so effective? Why do they work so well to do fitness better? Well, you'll see some reasons here. The first is EPOC, and in the world of exercise physiology, this stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, okay? It's not an exercise-induced form of chickenpox. I feel like with the EPOC word that it's like, what is that? But all that it really means is that it refers to the higher metabolic rate that we as intelligent exercisers enjoy after our workout's over. So the research shows that results from this hormonal afterburn, which is generated when exercisers are working at or near their 100% of their VO2 max. And how you can tell that if you're not into exercise physiology is VO2 max basically just means you're breathless. So when women are working on a workout that gets them to their VO2 max, they get breathless. They get a hormonal afterburn that can last up to 24 to 48 hours after the actual workout, okay? So that's the EPOC, that's the afterburn. And the cool thing about this is that it's actually not linked to duration. So the amount of EPOC you experience, it's not linked to the duration of your workout, but it's linked to the intensity of your workout. So shorter duration workouts allow you to increase the intensity so that you're able to take full advantage of EPOC and of its hormonal afterburn. So this is what causes you to burn fat after your workout's over. So that's number 1. Number 2 is time efficiency. And as you guys said, you know, in the chat, y'all are busy. We are busy women. And so in today's world, you know, time is precious. So if something can be accomplished in less time, the same results or even better results in less time, who wouldn't go for it, right? So I have numerous studies that show that despite their overall training time being much less, exercisers who perform short duration, high intensity workouts like the ones you're going to learn about, or if you're in Beyond Fit Life Club, the ones that you've already hopefully printed and done your first workout yesterday, they are going to have more fat and calories being burned than endurance trained exercisers, okay? Even with minimal time periods. So you get lower body fat, you get more weight loss, and you get reaching those fitness goals more quickly. All of these goals in less time. So you burn more calories, you burn more fat, and you burn it in less time. And then as as an added benefit for me, and I feel like a lot of you can probably relate to this, it's much easier to stick to your workouts when they take less time. So when my schedule is busy, it might be hard to gear myself up for like a hour or two workout, right? But I can gear myself up for a 20 or 30-minute workout. So short duration, high intensity workouts also really help with adherence. And I think adherence is like the ultimate fat loss weapon, because consistency is going to help you get to those results. So that's point number 2. The first is EPOC. These are 3 reasons why we love these 3 workouts. The first is EPOC. The second is time efficiency. And then the third is improved body composition. So what is body composition? Body composition refers to the rate or the ratio of fat versus muscle. Improved body composition is the rate that your body burns fat and builds or keeps muscle. And this is really a key player in determining your metabolic potential. So in addition to increasing your metabolism through the EPOC and the short duration, high intensity workouts, they also increase your metabolism through the maintenance of lean muscle mass. Or in the world of exercise physiology, we call this improved body composition. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn, and the more likely it is that those calories are going to come from fat. Likewise, less muscle means less fat burned during exercise and less fat burned after. So long duration, moderate intensity exercise, like things like jogging or biking or running or doing the elliptical, they may burn some fat, but they also burn muscle along with it. And we do not want that to happen, okay? We do not want your body to burn that hard-earned muscle. When you burn muscle, you're ultimately slowing your metabolism. No, thank you. And you're stalling your results, okay? So short duration, high intensity workouts strip fat, but they also have hormonal benefits that preserve your muscle. So this together turns you into a lean, mean, fat burning machine, okay? So what does this mean for you or for my client that we called Weight Loss Wendy? For the countless of women across the country who still feel like they're chained to their long duration, moderate intensity workout sessions with no results. What does it mean? Well, ultimately, you're burning less calories and less fat and more time. So you're wasting time. You're not burning as much fat and you're not burning as many calories when you're choosing an hour on the elliptical over just a few minutes of high intensity exercise with rest intervals as needed. And that's our Beyond Fit Life workouts, okay? So short duration, high intensity workouts are superior. They're superior forms of exercise for fat burning. If you want more results in less time, you have to keep your workouts short, 30 minutes or less, but intense. And you can do this with the Beyond Fit Life workouts, including our signature high-intensity hybrid weight training circuits, as well as sprints and metabolic conditioning. Does that make sense? So you'll not only increase your metabolic potential, but you'll preserve your lean muscle mass and you'll reap all of the fat-burning benefits of EPOC and the improved body composition, and then you'll save yourself time when you do the right type of exercise, when you do fitness better. And so you'll be on the fast track to lasting body change, all for less time. I can't get my excitement through the screen. Like, I can't tell you enough how much this has changed my life and changed the life of so many women. So more results, less time. Do y'all understand what I'm saying with this? Type I got it in the chat if you got it. Tell me you got it. Okay, this is superior for fat loss. It's a fat loss win-win. You've got the workouts that you need. I'll put those back up on the screen for you. They're the Beyond Fit hybrid weight training circuits, the short duration, high intensity sprint workouts, and then Metcons or metabolic conditioning workouts sprinkled in. You see the 3 reasons why they help you do fitness better. And Tracy's got it, Adrian's got it, Jessica's got it, Katie's got it, we got it. Mary Kate has got it. Angela's got it. Good. Okay. Nancy's got it. I'm so sorry, you guys. My phone is blowing up and I have my phone on quiet, like I have it on silent, but I have iMessages up on my Mac, and that's why you're hearing all these beeps. So I'm like trying to get this off, but I'm so focused on talking with you. So I'm just going to be like, please stop texting me about The Bachelor. Did you guys watch? Do you watch The Bachelor? Mom, I see my mom's on. Mom, Maggie and Kendra are texting me about The Bachelor, and I can't get the beeps to stop from my computer. Maybe you could let them know. Okay, so moving on. No, it's good. I think their conversation's over now. So foundation number 2 is nutrition. And tonight I'm going to share with you what I think is the secret nutrition approach that lets you eat more and way less. Okay, so let's face it, busy women, we know you've all typed in the chats already. You're busy. You've got a lot on your plates, right? You've got diapers or dishes, laundry, little league, school, work. The list can go on and on. And busy women, we need all the help we can get when it comes to balancing hunger, managing cravings, and giving us energy to get through our busy days. Okay? So if you need help balancing hunger, managing cravings, or getting some energy to get through your busy days, type help in the chat. We've got hunger, cravings, needing energy. Yeah, we need help, right? So that's why what we put on our actual plates, so our metaphorical plates are really busy and we need help to get through the day. How do we help ourselves? Help, right? Help. We help ourselves by what we put on our actual plates, okay? So fat loss power foods are foods that have more protein and or fiber compared to carbohydrates. And they have a higher fiber content compared to lower carbohydrate content, okay? So I call these fat loss power foods because they work. They help to balance hunger, they help to manage cravings, they help to give you energy, and they help you stay on track with your fat loss or your fitness goals, okay? So I'm gonna share a few of those with you tonight, but you'll see on the screen what I consider to be the foods that we need to be focusing on. Among other benefits of the managing cravings, hunger, and the fat loss and the fitness, these foods really help to stabilize blood sugar, and they really dramatically do decrease your hunger. So instead of bouncing from diet to diet, trying lemon juice cleanses or cabbage soup for a week or whatever else the latest fad is, I have done all of those. That's how I know about them. In my yo-yo dieting days, I have done the lemon juice cleanse. Have you guys ever heard this or tried this? I've done the cabbage soup, and I'm sure there are many others. None of them work. They're all disgusting. Just don't even try it, okay? Instead, use the Beyond Fit approach of the 2 Ps. And with this approach, you can eat more food, so you don't have to starve on chicken and broccoli. You don't have to count every point that's on your plate, and you end up weighing less, okay? So let's talk about the 2 Ps and what they are and why they're so beneficial for fat loss. First up is protein. And getting enough lean protein throughout the day is a must. Women absolutely need protein. I work with lots of ladies one-on-one with nutrition coaching, and I work with them. Mostly they're women who come and they say, like, I just can't seem to lose weight. Like, I've been trying to get my results to the next level and nothing seeming to budge. And so my goal with them is to create an optimal diet plan for fat loss that will not only help them get results, but that will keep their metabolism high and will balance out their hunger, energy, and cravings. Because you guys know, even if you're on a diet that's getting results, if you're starving and you have crazy cravings and you have no energy, like, that's not sustainable. You can't keep that up, right? So we need all of those. You need to be getting results, but you also need to balance hunger and energy and cravings. You need to feel okay, right? So when I begin my consults, my clients have to send me a 3-day food log of what they've been eating. And almost 90% of the time, one of the mistakes that I see from the very beginning is that their protein intake is lacking. So what's enough protein? How do you get the protein you need without living off of like chicken breast for every meal, right? The goal should be to get 0.8 to 1 gram of protein for every pound of lean body weight. And it does not have to be all from chicken. You can see on the screen, I gave you an example of a sample meal plan. We've got chocolate protein cake, we've got salmon, we've got buffalo chicken wraps. You've got options. It doesn't have to be just chicken and broccoli every single meal. And if you need recipes, we've got tons of recipes in the members portal for you. You can find a lot on the blog. But I share this just to say, whether your goal is really related to fat loss or to fitness or even just general overall well-being, it's really, really important to make sure that you're getting enough protein. And you don't have to worry. You're not going to bulk up. Protein helps speed up your metabolism, and it balances, like I told you, your blood sugar levels. So it actually prevents a lot of the insulin spikes that can cause weight gain. So protein is made up of amino acids that your body needs, and it's key to burning fat and increasing your metabolism. So protein is the first P, and it's very important. The second P is produce. Another common mistake that I see among women when they begin dieting is that they cut out all carbs, even the good ones. And so yes, limiting your carbohydrate intake is important if you're looking for fat loss results, but some carbohydrates are needed for energy, and not all carbs are created equal. So you can eat a lot more veggies and fruit for the same amount of calories that you can starchy carbohydrates. So veggies and low sugar fruits provide your body with fiber. And like we talked about, this fiber is what you need to feel full, to balance your hunger, your energy, and your cravings. And then what I love about the produce, the fruit and veggies, is that they also give you those essential vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, okay? So the first P is protein, and you can see my mom who's on said that was her problem for years and years, and many, many, many women, they just simply don't know. So you need to make sure you're getting your protein, and then you need to make sure you're eating your produce. And you can eat more of these foods. You can eat more and way less. You can eat more and get to your goals when you're eating the right type of things, okay? So in addition to most fruits and veggies, oh, hey, Samantha. So Samantha is just now getting on. She asked if she'll be able to catch up from the beginning. Yes, we will post a recording of our live training in the members portal. I'll have that up sometime tomorrow for everybody who missed the beginning. So we're glad you're here. Yay. So remember the foods you want to focus on. Most fruits and veggies are low on the glycemic index, like I said, so they don't spike blood sugar, and they don't put your body into the storage mode like a lot of higher carb foods do. So things you want to focus on are foods that control your hunger. These protein and produce, they are the top of the list because they make you feel full quickly, and they keep you full for longer because they're digested slowly. Okay. You also want to find foods, in addition to controlling hunger, that raise your energy. These foods raise your energy because they're digested slowly and their nutrients are absorbed in a slow and steady fashion. So this gives you a steady supply of fuel, and it actually raises your energy levels. You also want to find foods that reduce cravings. And so this is another benefit of the slow digestion. It's balanced blood sugar. And this, along with sustained energy and reduced hunger, it means overall your cravings are just going to be lower. Like you won't even realize it, but you'll be like, oh my gosh, like I'm not craving all that junk food that I used to be craving. It's really cool how your body works with this. And then just one more note, because I know we have lots of experienced Beyond Fit lifers who are like, yeah, the 2 Ps. I've been doing that for a couple years. I've got that mastered. When you mastered the 2 Ps, your next nutrition focus, and this sounds really basic, but it's so important, it should be on water. Yeah, I'm telling you, hydration is key for fat loss. It's basic, but it's true. Dehydration takes away from your exercise performance and it leads to fatigue and increased cortisol levels. Okay. So, in addition, if you don't drink enough water, your body's going to hold on to water. We'll talk about the cortisol in just a minute, but you don't want to be holding on to water. You don't want to be all bloated and feeling puffy. You need to make sure you're drinking your water. Think of water as your fat flushing tool. So I love the phrase pee white, pee right. If your urine is clear, that means you're drinking enough water. A general rule of thumb is to drink about half your body weight in ounces daily. So Jody asked, do you have a list of suggested food for the 2Ps? Yes, we do. In the members portal under the new general nutrition guide, you'll see lots of examples of the 2Ps if you need some ideas to get you started. And then there are lots of recipes that incorporate the 2Ps as well. Really, most of the Beyond Fit recipes are going to be focused on the 2Ps just because it works so well for fitness and fat loss. Okay, so are we good with nutrition? If you've got it, type I've got it. Let me know. So the first pillar of a Beyond Fit life is your training. The second pillar of a Beyond Fit life is your nutrition. But there's a third. Okay, so we've got it. We've got it. You got the training. You got the nutrition. The third is the missing piece of your fitness and fat loss puzzle, and that is hormones. So to burn fat, you need two things. You need a caloric deficit and you need balanced metabolic hormones, okay? In other words, training plus nutrition is not enough. If you want to do fitness better, you also need to make sure that you fix your fat-fighting hormones. Calories don't control your metabolism, hormones do. Okay, so if you are in a caloric deficit, you will likely lose weight. But because calories don't control your metabolism, and most people are just focusing on calories, they don't know that they may or may not be losing fat. Hormones are actually what control your metabolism. So when insulin and cortisol and leptin, stress hormones, thyroid, and other hormones control fat metabolism, when they're balanced, and by balanced I mean in right amounts, in right ratios, they're able to correctly interact with their cell receptors. Fat loss, not just weight loss, is going to be the outcome. So lowering calories can help you lose weight, but paying attention to hormones is what can make sure that that weight that you're losing is fat. This is a key distinction that's made when you're learning how to do fitness better. And if you ignore this important piece of the puzzle, you're going to fail to get and fail to keep the results that you're looking for, okay? So here are 3 problems that I've seen after a decade of working with women in the fitness industry. 3 really big problems with ignoring hormones. So the first thing that I see with women who have ignored this piece of the fitness puzzle is that if you ignore your hormones, you're going to decrease your metabolic potential. You're basically going to be killing your metabolism. The Beyond Fit life, doing fitness better, it builds muscle and it actually increases the rate at which your body burns fat. A focus on weight loss, a focus that ignores hormones, without this hormonal piece of the puzzle, it does the opposite. Low-calorie diets and hours upon hours of aerobic exercise, they are disastrous to your metabolism. When it comes to your body change, they make things worse, not better. Plain and simple, muscle is key to your metabolic potential. It's key to boosting your metabolism. If you are following the move more, eat less, weight loss approach, you'll be burning calories and you may even be losing weight. But that weight that you're losing is most likely going to be from muscle rather than fat. So here's the cool thing, ladies, about muscle. Muscle burns 2 to 10 times more calories at rest than fat and other tissue. So a loss of muscle mass through improper weight loss, not doing fitness better, that means that you're going to be decreasing your metabolism. But here's the cool part. For every pound of muscle that you gain, you're going to burn up to 30 more calories per day, even while at rest. So that's a pretty sweet deal, don't you think? Fat loss, learning how to do fitness better, work smarter, not just harder, okay? So that's the first problem. The second problem that I see women who ignore this hormonal component struggle with is that they struggle with not being able to change their shape. Here's the thing. If you ignore hormones, you won't truly change your body shape. So in addition to increasing your metabolic potential and helping you burn calories, even while you're resting, muscle also changes the shape of your body. If you focus on weight loss, you're not going to build muscle. And if you don't build new muscle, you can't transform your body. You can't give yourself a new shape. So this is one of the major differences between weight loss and ignoring the hormonal aspect and learning how to do fitness better for fat loss. Weight loss might shrink your size, but doing fitness better and focusing on the hormones for fat loss is the only way to improve your shape and to give you kind of that tight toned lean look. I like to explain it to ladies like a melting ice cube. You may get smaller, but your shape won't change. You'll still be a cube, okay? And what's worse is after your weight loss, many women come and feel like they're a cube sitting in a puddle of melted water, and they've got loose and saggy skin and all these other issues. So if you want to minimize saggy areas, you want to tighten otherwise loose connective tissue, you want to change your shape, muscle is key. And so a woman losing weight becomes smaller, but a woman losing fat and doing fitness better, building muscle, becomes smaller and changes shape, okay? And then the third and the last one is simply that fitness plans that ignore hormones are not sustainable. They're just flat out not going to last. Ultimately, in the traditional kind of fitness industry stuff versus learning how to do fitness better, the fitness industry weight loss stuff loses because it's not sustainable. Even if weight loss didn't decrease your metabolism, even if not paying attention to hormones didn't leave you kind of saggy, only a slightly smaller version of your previous self, it would still not work because it's not something you can maintain for any extended period of time, okay? So most of the plans and programs and the methods that I'm seeing in the fitness industry right now, they aren't a lifestyle. So you might lose weight and keep it off for a few weeks or maybe even a month or a couple of years. But the key component that every major fad diet or weight loss program ignores is that no program will work if you can't stick to it, right? So we talked about adherence in terms of exercise and workouts that are efficient and that don't suck up a ton of your time. They're easier to stick to. Well, the same is true with the overall program. You can't stick to a diet forever. Your weight loss program only works as long as you can drink the shakes or count the points or ignore the tummy growl one more time, right? So at some point, you'll be tired of being tired and hungry and craving every food that you can't have, and eventually you'll stop. You'll run out of willpower and you'll stop because the eat less, move more weight loss approach is incomplete. It's incomplete because it's missing this hormonal piece of the puzzle. The missing piece of sustainable body change is the hormonal changes that are required for sustaining that body change. And that comes from a Beyond Fit life. That comes from doing fitness better, having a doing fitness better mindset, not just a weight loss mindset. So what does do fitness better mean? And how do you fix your fat fighting hormones? We'll move on here and then I'll wrap up by giving you a sneak peek into our newest program, which launches officially tonight. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to show you. I'm actually going to go in the back end and show you everything. So you'll be getting the sneak peek and I can't wait. But we'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's talk real quick about how to balance your hormones. Nicole said, will I be able to download the PDF tomorrow when you post this in the members page? Yes, absolutely. We can post that link so you can download that. I totally feel you on bedtime. Patrick's putting the boys to bed, so I hope it's going well. I haven't heard any screaming from upstairs yet. So we'll talk to you later, Nicole. And if I forget, just remind me, you can tag me in that members group and I'll post that link for you. So up on the screen, you'll see 7 simple ways to balance your metabolic hormones. And we have tools for all of these, but you can screenshot this or you can save this, the PDFs, and you can print it. These are all very simple, basic, real life ways that you can balance your metabolic hormones. Okay, so these are tools to help you live a Beyond Fit life. You can balance your estrogen to progesterone ratios with veggies. You can decrease your cortisol, that's a stress hormone, with leisurely walks. You can increase fat burning hormones with the right type of workouts. You can improve your insulin sensitivity. You can balance your ghrelin, which is a hunger and craving hormone, by increasing the right types of food, the 2 Ps. You can balance leptin, which is another hunger and craving hormones. And when you balance leptin and ghrelin, your cravings are going to be like done. They'll be done. You can increase your human growth hormone, which promotes fat burning with sprints. All of these are really basic, real life ways that you can fix your fat fighting hormones. And I have more resources for you and more in-depth stuff about all of this in the new academy. So as I've talked about, I'm just really, really passionate about helping you get results, about ending the struggle and getting you to the place where you can live a healthy, happy, and balanced life. I want you to end the yo-yo dieting. I want you to get to a program that works. I want you to learn how to do fitness better and experience the pleasure of doing fitness better. So this is the plan that you need to get more results from your workouts in less time. You want to have a sane nutrition approach that lets you eat more and weigh less. You want to stop worrying about the next fad diet. And of course, as we talked about, you need to have that missing piece of the puzzle, which is fixing your fat fighting hormones, okay? So the next step to getting results that you're craving, to getting those results that you wrote down, that you dreamed up for your 2017 vision board, okay? It's learning the ins and outs of how to do fitness better. I shared as much as I could with you guys on the basics tonight, but we only have an hour, so it's very limited. And I really want to give you that next step in the piece of the puzzle in terms of education and teaching you the ins and outs of how to do this, okay? So that's where the Do Fitness Better Academy comes in. And I gave you a teaser in the members group today and told you that the program officially launches tonight. So it is live, and I'm going to take you now via a screenshot to the program. Let me give you the link in case you want to check it out on your own. This is the Do Fitness Better Academy, and you can join at dofitnessbetter.com/join. Now, this is very, very important because for all of my Beyond Fit Life sisters who are on the call, I have a special discount for you to get a deal on the Academy. So you can type in Academy Sister, and that's going to give you a crazy discount on the entire course. This course gives you lifetime access, so it's a one-time purchase. If you purchased the Do Fitness Better Academy access last year, so we open the Academy once a year. If you purchased it last year, you have access this year, so you don't need to purchase it again. But if you haven't gotten your course, you really, really need to get it. This explains why we do what we do at Beyond Fit Life. This tells you why Beyond Fit Life works. This gives you the secrets and the science behind the secrets, okay? So you're not just getting, in Beyond Fit Life, you get the workouts, you get the calendar, you get the recipes, you get what to do. This tells you why we do what we do, okay? So you'll see on the screen what we have. We have 18 lessons. So it's going to take you a little while to move through it. And Deb just posted the link. It's dofitnessbetter.com/join. And the discount is Academy Sister to get the deal. You're going to get 18 lessons on the 3 fundamentals of a sustainable Beyond Fit life. The stuff we talked about tonight, we talked about 3 things: hormones, training, and nutrition. I have 18 lessons on these things. Each training is a video training. Some of them are like super quick, a minute. We have a couple longer ones that are 25 minutes. So they're all different. They range from a minute to 25 minutes with a video. And you also get the MP3 downloads of each lesson. So I love this because you can listen on the go. I am driving back and forth, I feel like, endlessly on errands and preschool drop-off and sitting in the carpool line. So I love to listen to MP3 downloads. So you can download all of these, listen while you're driving, listen while you're doing your leisurely walking. I'll be with you wherever you go. You also get a guidebook to download and follow along with each lesson. And then there are tons and tons and tons of bonuses and what I call smart girl guides. So you get access to the Do Fitness Better Facebook group in addition to the Beyond Fit Life group. This is a separate group where you can just ask me questions about the course or about any of the sciencey stuff that we're covering. So let me take you now real quick to the course. And you can see here, I am in my library. So when you log in, you'll click on My Library, and this will take you to all the courses that you have access to. So here you'll see the Beyond Fit Life Club. This is where you're going to go to get your January workouts, your schedule, your calendar that tells you what to do when. You'll get all of the recipes, and everything's going to be there. Then you'll come down here for the courses. And this is the Academy. And it's intense. There's so much information, but it's so, so good, you guys. And it's stuff I really don't want you to miss. So you'll see some basic stuff here, and then you'll jump right in. So the courses on hormones are some of what we talked about tonight, but a lot more. We'll talk about all of these, and you can see when you click here, you'll get a video lesson, and then sometimes there are downloads, there's some bonuses. Here you'll see the guidebook, and then you'll get the audio, and you can click here, and then it's me right away. So you'll get the video lessons on each one of our trainings. Let me come down. This is a big one, cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is a belly fat storing hormone. So this is a really important one for anybody, a really important lesson for anyone who is struggling to lose that belly fat, which is a big problem for a lot of women. Here under this download section, you'll also see a supplement list. So you can download that, and then that'll actually come right up. You can print that off, and you can take that to order. I have links if you need the specific links, or take it to your health food store and get those right away. So that is the hormone section. There are tons here under hormones. Under training, I really want every Beyond Fit Life sister to run through this, because I want you to understand why the workouts are set up the way they are. So you'll see information here that's going to help you to understand why the workouts are the way they are in the Beyond Fit Life Club and why they work so well. In addition to that, of course, there's a big nutrition section, because nutrition is a really big question for a lot of women. So you'll see we talked tonight about the protein in produce, and we're going to go more in depth here on that. You get a discount, which is pretty cool. And there's another guidebook. So all of these downloads, you'll just download, and then you'll see all of those there. Let's see other things on nutrition. How to eat for your own body type and your unique needs. This is really important as well. So you'll get a body type guide. You can figure out which body type you are, and then you'll get some information. This is a longer lesson on how to adjust your nutrition based on your body type. So that is there. And other things like how to set up your sprint workouts, of course, under the training. Under the nutrition, fasting. Fasting is a really popular question, so I have a lesson there for you on fasting and how to use fasting to help with your fat loss. And then I cannot stop giving you bonuses because I come up with more that I want to share about. So there's a huge bonus section here. We've got gear, we've got tummy trouble types. Try to say that 3 times fast. How to adjust your nutrition based on your tummy and try to flatten out your stomach. Emotional eating is a really big one. So this lesson is a little bit longer, and this is going to cover how to end emotional eating, which was something that I personally struggled with. So I'm passionate about helping women with that. We have some stuff on cellulite, on supplements, metabolic rehab, and more. So there's a ton for you in the academy. We have a section on menopause if you're in that season of life as well. So here's what you get. You get the hormones, you get the training, you get the nutrition, you get the bonuses. It's all there. And like I said, this is the why behind what we do, okay? So Beyond Fit Life is the do. That's the plan. That's what you're following. This is the education, the understanding, the ins and outs of why we do what we do. Okay, so dofitnessbetter.com/join. You do not have to be a Beyond Fit Life member. If you just want the education and you want to set up a plan on your own, you can absolutely do that. We've had lots of personal trainers and group exercise instructors and people in the fitness industry who just want to learn a little bit more about the hormonal side of things, who want to learn more about the science of doing fitness better. Register for the course, and we are happy. I'm so happy to share this information with absolutely anybody. So dofitnessbetter.com/join. If you are a Beyond Fit Life sister, use the code Academy Sister and you'll get a discount. Don't forget, sisters, we also have the deal for the packages in Beyond Fit Life right now. So I don't want you to miss that. When you go to beyondfitlife.com, you'll see an option. I'll actually take you there and just show you real quick. You'll see an option to sign up for some package discounts for January. This is a January only promotion. So do not wait. But if you want to be part of Beyond Fit Life for 2017 and you want some crazy awesome bonuses, you'll see on the screen here, we are giving away access to the Do Fitness Better Academy if you sign up as a Beyond Fit Pro. So that's the pro year-long membership every 12 months. So you'll get that, that as a bonus as well. So you can see all of those things here. And on this side, the differences of the packages. Basic is every month. Premium is going to be every 6 months. And we have this deal going on just through January, to get the Do Fitness Better Academy. And then we're also going to do a kickoff call. And that's going to be a little bit different than these training webinars. The kickoff call is actually just going to be on the phone with me. It's going to be a conference call. So you'll be able to talk directly to me and to the small group of women who will be on the call as well. And that'll be at the end of the month. So you have now through the end of the month to take advantage of that. You'll also get the dessert cookbook, quick and easy fat loss recipes. I can show you all of those. They're amazing. But I say all that to say, you just don't want to miss it. I mean, there's so much good stuff right there. You just can't miss it. So I'm going to go to questions real quick. Here's the recipe book and info on the kickoff call. You'll see there. So all of that will show up in your course library. Yes, Jody, if you register for the 12-month special, you'll get the Do Fitness Better Academy membership for free. And that's a crazy value. So definitely, if you're on the fence, that should push you over. That should push you over the fence. Go ahead and sign up. You can do that at beyondfitlife.com. And this is the page that you'll see. And then you'll just go ahead and click here for that. And then access to the Do Fitness Better Academy will show up right in your members courses. So it'll be right there. The Do Fitness Better Academy is $89.99. If you're a sister, you can use the code for the discount, or like Jody is going to do, sign up for the year and you'll get that for free. So Tracy said, I'd love to learn the whys, but is there workouts included? So we don't give you the specific workouts. Now, if you learn the why, you can write the workouts on your own if you want to do that. Or in Beyond Fit Life, I update my own personal workouts into the club each month, so you can download those. But when you know the why, and this is what's so cool, when you know the why, when you understand why you're doing what you're doing, you never hit a plateau again, because you can always adjust. You have the tools you need to make the workouts, to make the recipes, to do whatever you need to do for yourself, to adjust your nutrition. Angela said, what about those who are vegetarians? We do have a vegetarian ebook that I'd be happy to send you, Angela. You can even send me an email and I can send you that directly. And everything in Beyond Fit Life is absolutely vegetarian or vegan friendly. So you do not have to worry about that. We can help you adjust anything that you need to. And we have a few sisters in the group who are vegetarians who would be great people to connect with if you have questions. So yeah, no worries on that. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Does anybody have any other questions? Y'all, you got to take advantage of this. This stuff is game changing. Your 2017 is like, it's gonna blow your mind. This is going to get you results. You'll see, again, hormones, training, nutrition. You get the bonuses. You do not want to miss this. So this is dofitnessbetter.com/join. I'm going to end with the video and give you one. And after that, it's good night, and I'll be in the Facebook group for everybody first thing in the morning to answer any questions that I can for you. Okay, I love you guys.
Hey,
see you later.
I'm a busy wife, mom, and fitness professional. I have a degree in exercise physiology and a passion to teach women how to do fitness better. I'm the creator of the online Beyond Fit Life program that reaches thousands of women from across the globe, not just with training, not just with nutrition, but with the missing piece of the puzzle, and that is fixing your fat-fighting hormones. I'm so excited to share my newest project with you because I think it's exactly what you need to take your fitness and your fat loss to the next level. But first, I want to share a little bit about me. There was a time in my life when I was struggling. I was so frustrated and fed up with yo-yo diets and not getting the results that I was looking for. Now, like I said, I have a degree in exercise physiology, so I know the research and I know the science behind how to get results. But for some reason, I was stuck. I had hit a plateau and I was beyond frustrated. It was affecting me in all areas of my life. I was tired. I was confused. I was overwhelmed. I could not figure out what was going on and what I needed to do to get myself to that next level. In some trial and error, I realized that I was making some big mistakes when it came to my fitness and my fat loss that I wasn't even aware of. And you might be making those same mistakes too. Join me for the Do Fitness Better Academy. This is an online course where I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know about training, nutrition, and hormones. If you're tired of what you're seeing in the fitness industry and you're looking for a better way, this is it. If you're ready to do fitness better, join me. I'll teach you everything that you need to know. This is the Smart Girl's Guide to Nutrition and Training for Life. This will be a game changer for you. I can't wait to see you soon.